With that, Ed Rollins and I went to the subject of his loyalty to the president, even partisan-wise.
I apologize profusely to the general. Many times in this show, we've complimented him, and I think the world of him. Someone had told me that he had not voted for Mrs. Clinton. I repeated that last night. I make mistakes sometimes in my opinions. Those are my opinions. I try never to make mistakes on facts. Totally wrong. He was totally supportive of this president. And I think he's done a superb job. And I think the bottom line, I've been in a couple of White Houses. There's no tougher job in government than the chief of staff. He came in without his staff, with a different staff. He's turned this White House around. And just to show you what an extraordinary man he is, who's not only given this service to this country over the years, he's one of 4-star generals in the history of the Marine Corps, which is 241 years. There's been 51 men who've ever held that rank. He's a hero. He's an American hero. And I think I owe him a profusely apology, and I wish him well, and I wish that he's going to do well for this country and this president. And I thank him.
And I wish I hadn't made the mistake for which I do apologize, obviously, to the general. Right. Thanks so much. Ed, let's turn to where we're headed, and that is this is a president whose diplomacy is working, whether it's with China, whether it's with Afghanistan, and their leaders are responding, just as the so-called foreign policy establishment that this president has eschewed was criticizing him for following futile efforts.
We're the largest, most powerful nation in the world, economically, militarily, what have you. We've had weak presidents in the near past, in the last 8 years. This president has stepped on the world stage, said what he's going to do, given great clarity to the Trump doctrine. And we have a couple of bad guys in the world. And obviously the leader of North Korea is a bad guy. He's firing off missiles, threatening us, threatening his neighbors. And the president has said, that's not tolerable. You continue this path, you're going to pay a very heavy price.
What do you make of the idiots on the left, in particular in the national left-wing nut media, criticizing the president for calling him Rocket Man, which I think, by the way, was one of the best lines of what I thought was the best speech by any president in my lifetime at the United Nations?
Well, the president has a great ability to put titles on things, and I think to a certain extent, again, this guy can't be dismissed. When you fire rockets, promising you're going to put nuclear weapons on those rockets and fire them towards us.
But do you really have to explain this to the left? I mean, are they such idiots?
No, they don't care.
They so committed blindly to an ideology that has failed that they would continue? I mean,
well, I think the mere fact that they applauded 8 years of the lead from behind policies of the past president.
Don't forget strategic patience. That's one of my favorites.
Well, we've had a long patience with Korea. We have basically bribed them. We've tried to get rid of their nuclear program before, and we haven't stopped them. We'll see whether peace through strength, which was the Reagan philosophy, is going to work, and I think it will.
Yeah, I think that's very simple. This president has put it straightforwardly. He means America first.
Right.
And devil take the hindmost.
Do you dare challenge him? That's the key thing here.
Do you dare challenge who?
Do you dare challenge the president? The president basically has made it very clear. Here's the line in the sand.
You're asking, should Kim Jong-Un challenge
us?
Yes,
he should not.
Well, then we'll find out the degree of his death wish.
Right.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Appreciate it.